Good morning, my name is Dave and welcome to my channel. I'm a long-haul truck driver in North America. Today's Friday the 13th of January and I'm here with you just crossing the Missouri-Iowa state line. I'm on my way up to Mississauga, Ontario. I picked this load up last night, switched trailers last night in Topeka, Kansas, and just stayed there the night and then left this morning. So I'll be up, it was about 1,800 kilometers up to our yard in Mississauga, so I'll be up there tomorrow afternoon, mid-afternoon sometime. But I'm going to be running short of hours on the way back home from there, so I won't get home till Tuesday because of my hours. Bit unfortunate, especially since I'll be in Mississauga on a Saturday afternoon, but it'll just be a slow drive back till I start getting hours back again. In Canada we can do 70 hours in 7 days, so Monday will be my 7th day, but when I get there tomorrow afternoon, I'll only have about 16 hours left, but then I get 11 and a half hours or something back again on Tuesday. So like I say, just a bit of a slow drive back. So nothing else new. That's about it for now. What I will do, I'll get some footage going across the Ambassador Bridge into Canada. That's the border crossing from Detroit, Michigan to Windsor, Ontario. I haven't got any footage of that. Last week you seen me cross at Peace Bridge, which was Buffalo, New York into Fort Erie, Ontario. So different border crossing. I'll get some footage of that later on in the day. Well, that'll be tomorrow before I get that footage, but we'll get some of that so you can see the bridge, and we'll be back later, guys. Well, today's been a bit of a disaster. I'm just happy that I've actually got 2 beds in here. Because this is where I usually sleep. Must be my age. Good morning. By now you've all seen the mess I made in my bed. Well, just to keep the record straight, it's Neil Trickett's fault. Director Neil. I was at my delivery and making a cup of tea while I was getting unloaded and talking to him on the phone at the same time. They were really quick unloading. He kept me talking, so as soon as I was finished unloading, pulled off the dock. I forgot I'd left a cup of tea with the tea bag still in it, sitting on the table. So that's tea stains, not what you were thinking, but maybe it still has got something to do with my age. I'm losing it, slowly. But that's what happens at my age. So today's Saturday, the 14th of January. We're in Michigan now. Still heading to Mississauga. We'll be there, I think we'll be there about mid-afternoon today. I've got my reload from there as well. I've just got to switch trailers in Mississauga and take that loaded one back to Steinbach. So off we go back home again. Fantastic miles, no hanging about, no waiting, but I will run out of hours on the way home this time. I'll be right up against me 70 by Monday morning. then I get hours back on Tuesday, so I'll get as far as I can for Monday afternoon. Just take a slow ride across the next couple of days. Monday afternoon, when I run out of hours, or before I run out of hours, we'll find somewhere to park till Tuesday morning, and then we'll be able to get home. I think I get about 11 hours back on Tuesday, and then we'll be able to wherever we get Monday night, we'll be able to get home Tuesday with those hours. So a little bit of a slow ride home, nothing we can do about it with the driving regulations. It is what it is. At least I'll be in Canada where I can do 70 hours in 7, whereas in America you can only do 70 in 8 days. So I'd have to have a full day off in America, whereas I'll just be having an early finish in Canada before I get hours back. So I want to go straight back out again. Well, they'll have to reset the hours, so you've got to have a minimum of 36 hours off to reset your hours. So I'll have a reset, I'll get home Tuesday, and I want to leave again Thursday morning on a short trip, because I need to be back home by Tuesday afternoon. So it'll just be a short one next week. And then we fly out to Quebec on the Thursday. So busy month. Got good miles this month. So when you've already got good miles in the bank, you don't need to worry about taking some time off. So that's the plans. Anyway guys, let me know what you think about the camera positions that I'm using, the videos that I'm putting together, what you'd like to see. You know, do you want to see more driving? You don't want to see me sitting here talking, but if that's what you want, we can do a bit more of that. The last couple of videos I've been putting short clips together and putting music behind it. Do you like that? Would you rather see time lapse where they're long clips but speeded up? You know, I know what I like, I know what I want to see, but I want to give you guys what you want as well. Otherwise it's pointless watching these videos. You know, is there anything else about the job you want to hear about? Is there anything else about living in Canada you'd like to see, you'd like to hear about? You know, I don't mind doing a bit of video even at home if that's what you want to see. You know, give you an idea of the lifestyle out here and what we do, being stuck in the frozen north for 6 months of the year. So let me know. Today, I think I said earlier in the video, well yesterday I think, we'll be going over the Ambassador Bridge, crossing into Canada from Detroit to Windsor, Ontario. So I'll get some footage coming into Detroit. You're not really downtown Detroit, so it's just in the suburbs. But we'll get some video crossing the Ambassador Bridge. It's quite a structure. You don't really want to be suffering from heights up there. There is occasions when you get stuck on top of that bridge, waiting to get to the border, waiting to clear customs. And you can actually feel the bridge moving with the trucks going the opposite direction, and it's a big high bridge. So we'll get some of that footage later, and please comment guys, please let me know what you want to see. We'll see what we can put together for you. There is some plans afoot to to put a video together hooking up to a trailer, but I'm going to need a bit of help for that. That's because of all the different camera positions to make it any good. I could do it on my own, but in the middle of winter I'd be jumping in and out the truck and there'd be cameras left lying around, so I'd rather do it with the help of someone else. So there is plans to put that together when I'm at home at the same time as somebody else. So we'll be back closer to Detroit. I'm sitting in my truck putting this video together, and unfortunately the camera had shut down just as I came through the toll booths onto the entrance for the bridge. So really sorry guys, there is no bridge footage, but we will for sure get that the next time. My apologies guys. Good morning everyone. I'm just going to give you a quick update what we're up to here. Excuse me. And give you a little insight into communication and how our loads are sent to us, how all the information is sent to us, and a little bit very briefly about electronic logs. So I left you yesterday, Saturday, crossing the Ambassador Bridge into Windsor, Ontario. Customs was all done ready, straight through customs, straight up to Mississauga, which is about 3.5 hours from the border. Dropped my trailer, round to the customer, bobtail round to the customer, which was only another 5 kilometres I think it was. Bobtailed round there. Load wasn't ready. Won't be ready until noon today, Sunday. So that brings me on to how we receive all the information in our truck and how important it is to make sure you read all this information. Let me show you. So here is our machine, our Qualcomm Omnitrax. It's given generic names. Qualcomm is actually the name of a company. Omnitrax, which this is the name of a company, but in general people just call it the Qualcomm. So this is me on the screen for our messages. As you can see, I've got 2 load offer details there. Now, I'm not going to open them and show you the information in them, but right in there is you open the message up, and right in there is all the message, and it does say on all our load offers, it does say, scroll to the bottom for loading information, must read all instructions from dispatch. Yep, fair comment. Then it says bobtail to pick up preloaded trailer and bring to Steinbach terminal. Easy. So it's got down below that has all the pickup location, address and everything else. What I failed to notice, my fault, what I failed to notice was pickup location, fine. I arrived there yesterday, trailer's there, fine. Still on the loading dock. Pickup date 01/15/23 from 12 noon to 23:59 tonight. Not yesterday, today. So, my fault. I was there at the customer, still hadn't realised this. No one around there, so I sent in a message on this Qualcomm on the tablet there. Sent a message into dispatch. Can't find the paperwork for this load, and of course I got a message back. Load not ready till tomorrow noon, as per load offer. So of course you open the load offer, double check. Yep, totally my fault. Hadn't read the date. So we were here a day early. Well, not even a day early, but I got round there about, I think it was about 4:30 yesterday I got round there, and it's not ready until today. So we found a parking spot in this truck stop, and we went out and we had something to eat, and we had a chill out last night. Today it's now 10 o'clock, so I'm going to get my stuff together. We're going to make a brew, hopefully without spilling it all over the cushions for my bed, and then we'll head round there early. We'll get round there maybe an hour early, see if it's ready to go. So as I've mentioned as well, I'm going to be running out of hours this week, so it hasn't affected at all the time I'll actually get home at. I'll still get home at the same time. What it has done is give me more hours for the next couple of days. Instead of running out of hours sometime early tomorrow, I'll be able to do virtually 2 full days. I won't be doing a full day today, because if I don't get it to noon, I still don't drive till midnight. So we'll maybe do 6 or 7 hours today, and then another 10 hours tomorrow. That'll use up all my hours, and then I get hours back, so it doesn't affect when I'll get home. I said I'd quickly mention the Elogs. Excuse me, because she's going to shout at me now.
You have 13 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
So 13 hours of remaining drive time. Let me turn this around and hopefully you can see that. On here, personal conveyance. So because I was bobtail at the customer yesterday, found out the load wasn't ready, I was then able to go on to personal conveyance to come back to the truck stop. Personal conveyance I can use, and it doesn't affect the hours that I have left, either for the day or for the week. So I will go back to the customer again this morning on personal conveyance, and if you're looking at the summary, that's where it tells us what we've got left. We've got 13 hours available for today, 14 hours on duty, so the 13 hours has to be done within the 14. We can do a shift hours of 16, but you'd have to have 2 hours off during the day to be able to extend it to the 16. 17:31 right here, 70 hours on duty, 17:31 remaining. that is for my 70. Oh, that is for my, sorry, 17 hours remaining. That's for the 70 hours in 7 days in Canada. And then if we go back here, hours gained in 2 days, 10 hours 53 minutes. No hours to be gained tomorrow, but then on Tuesday I get 10 hours 53 back. So I hope that makes a little bit of sense. So we're going to make a brew, get all our stuff together and mosey on round to the customer and see what we're doing round there. If I have to wait there, it's no big deal. I'm on site, I'm ready to go. We'll see if we can even hook up to the trailer while it's still on the dock. I'm not sure they'll let me, it's a little bit tight round there. If I hook up to the trailer, they won't get the one next to me if anyone's coming in for that. So I'm not sure they will, but we'll go round and assess the situation round there. Cheers guys. Some of you might recognise it already, but this is me back in Steinbach, the end of another trip. This one's been 6,750 kilometres. Left last Tuesday, home today, which is Tuesday. So not a bad week's work. And planning on leaving again on Thursday because I need to be back home the following Tuesday. So it's all go. Been needing some new steer tyres soon, so just trying to plan ahead for getting them fitted as well. And I've now got a crack starting to appear on my windscreen, so it's going to need a new windscreen as well. It's never ending. Never ending. But there we have it. Another trip in the bag. And get at least one more in for this month, for the month of January. That's the plan anyway. So once again, I do appreciate you watching. Thanks to the subscribers, and for those not subscribed, please click like and subscribe. And yeah, we've got a truck here in a blindside reverse off the main road. Not the best really. Don't know why he didn't go in the service entrance round the other side. Must be a bit tough for him. Right, so that's it, guys. Like I said, thanks for joining me, and we will see you on the next one. Cheerio for now.